Okay, yeah, so I asked how do you see me?
It's a very good question. First of all, I have to tell that you are such a wonderful person in and outside too, and now I'm going to use metaphors because I can describe you much better with them.
Okay.
For example, you are like, for me, like an iceberg. Yeah, because, you know, I think people who see you or just know you just a little bit, they can, okay, you are just this, but you are much more. For example, you have got such a beautiful heart. The purest heart is yours. And you can open people, you know. You can reach them when, even if they are close, or if they are in a bad state, but you can give them something special.
How do you see me like in day-to-day life?
You're a polymath.
A polymath?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
You don't know what does that mean?
Not really, no. Always learning.
These are special scientists who are very good in not just one kind of science, for example, not just chemists, then much more, for example, chemists, biology and all these things, and they are very good in all of them. So I can see you in every day, how hard you work on yourself, on your body, on your mind, on your feelings and emotions, and I really respect it, and it's it's really motivate me. And sometimes when I am in a bad state, you are my, you know, who pull me to the light.
So how about when sometimes a bit hard on you? How do you feel then?
It's hard because I know that, for example, that you love me.
Speak into, you know, the air instead of into
okay.
her head. Someone's going to be able to hear you.
Through the baby.
This is supposed to be
so
honest, because I want
it's hard because
sorry to interrupt, but the whole point of it is so that I need to know how you see me, so I can improve, not so you can tell me how wonderful I am, which is nice.
And you love to hear it.
The whole point is, well, everyone likes, you know, good things said about them, but the whole point is I want to improve, and rapport is power, and I feel like my rapport, again, it's been one of my biggest struggles, even when I was in school. Throughout my life, I found it hard to connect with people because I'm not like other people. Well, I'm not like most people, so I find it hard to connect. I think very differently. Like, I know all my emotions come through songs, really. And people don't really, like, I don't know, musicians, not even musicians, and then don't really understand. I don't know, I find it hard to, yeah, just something I work on daily. So, yeah, I want to know the, you know.
So I feel myself when you are.
Yes, it's got to be the truth, not what I want to hear, because this is the whole point of the conversation.
It's very hard. It's very. Sometimes it can be very painful, and
when what?
when you are hard. Stefania, because I feared after that I am lost and I have nothing left. But and after this is my first reaction, and after I know that you love me, and for example, this is for me, my personality is like that. So when I experience a shock, after I can go back. But yeah, so sometimes I can't do anything with that pain, because pain came from this pain coming from a fear. What is I'm afraid every day to lose you.
Why are you afraid?
Why am I afraid?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not trusting myself.
What don't you trust about yourself?
That I am deserving. That
So that's what you're really thinking all the time, then, instead of focusing on things that you can do to improve yourself. Because that's what I'm always thinking. How can I improve myself? How can I improve a relationship? How can I be a better father? How can I be a better person? Because I don't, like, for a week I was in maybe 2 weeks very angry, and I don't want that anger to ever come back, because it is very toxic, and that's why I really want to help, because what has made me really frustrated is not being able to help you, and the one person that I really want to help. So I really want to know how to help you. That there's I want to know what makes you work and how I can make you happy. That's my biggest challenge in my life right now. Apart from walking and sometimes even being able to see, so all different health things going on. But more than anything, even if I've got you and I've got Grace, then it makes my whole life much better. And if you're happy, it makes me happy. So I do try to find different ways to help you and help you. And I know sometimes I'm hard, and I think that's definitely a family trait that I'm trying to iron out of myself. Because sometimes it's good to shock someone, and
that's true.
But I think there's probably better ways, and every day you've got to find better ways. So the song I wrote, Patience, that's what it's about.
It would be my favourite.
But the thing is, the reason why I talk in these interviews are good, and it's good for people. The whole point of doing this, and I'll do different interviews about. It's not just about me, but it's about my life, the transformation of MatthewCSHughes. We've only known each other a year and a bit, and we've already got a baby, and it's been a crazy journey. But it's also something that's given me such purpose in my life to be even more of an example. And I had, for the past year, it's been like what blueprints do I want to leave, and legacy, and it's been like that for years. But I knew it just wasn't about music, because that's just not all I have to give.
This is why I said you are a polymath, because not just music, there's heart, there is this giving stuff.
What's very interesting is that actually what I learned in the Songwriting Academy was that songs actually come from conversation. So when Eleanor and I wrote that song the other day, she was telling me all about the story of her life and stuff like that, and that's how I come up with a lot of the lyrics for the song. And she did. It was obviously a joint thing. And so, if you like, when I wrote My Beautiful Love, or I wrote For You, and other songs, it will come from. I maybe spent the whole day doing other things, but then in the evening, just by talking and dancing around and different things. I just sat and I just was inspired and wrote, and that's you only really write stuff through life experiences. So all of this documenting and even documenting and stuff, because you like have ideas, and studying Tony Robbins, that gave me ideas for songs, all these different things. But what, from the moment you met me till now, what transformations have you seen?
The biggest one, or
well,
can
yeah,
I tell the
start
old
whenever
one?
you want.
You are much more patient, as you said, but really, really.
Still working on that one. But yeah.
I remember. I think you remember too that, you know, when we met, I couldn't talk in English, but now I have good problems in the English.
I think it's really stayed the same for me.
But
it's
that
more...
time you were more impatient with me, and I didn't understand you. Now, if I ask something back, you explain it. So, what is it?
Yeah, so it's definitely patience is something.
Yeah.
Because that's part of that's part of anger as well.
Yeah,
of frustration. Like, say for instance, when I'm writing a text and it keeps deleting or predicting text message, and then that is really frustrating. But now, like, I'm like, okay, just be patient. Even those things I use as like the meaning I give to it is being taught patience, because it's the key to being happy. Because if you haven't got patience, you just get frustrated and angry with things, and it's a process. And our main life outcome is to celebrate every breath of our extraordinary life. And for it to be extraordinary, some days like today we've been in hospital and different things, we just said, oh, right, we're going to spend time together, so at least we look at it that way, we spend time together. And, you know, before I used to be like if you look at everyone around, they'll be annoyed and upset and angry because they've got to wait and all that type of thing, which is understandable. But, I mean, today I just wrote, you know, obviously held Grace, and we had kissing and cuddles and all different things, and just, you know, really used our time. And it didn't seem like a chore, you know, because it is like, oh, we've got to have someone and stuff like that. But it just went so quickly because we're not focusing on, like, oh, we're down in the hospital, we're focusing on, you know, different things, and we've got time together and have little hugs and have some time together.
Yeah.
So, we've digressed a little bit there.
So, this is the first, what I can tell. And the second one is that I think you respect yourself much better. Much more.
In what way?
For example, that you said goodbye to your old and bad habits. What puts you in a bad state every day. You know, when we started to be together in the beginning in the relationship, you know, when for example, do you remember when I traveled all night to here? I started my journey at 2 from Kew to come here. It was 5 when I arrived. And it wasn't, you were after a very bad state, I know.
I can't remember. What was I drinking? Was I with anyone?
I don't know.
What was I here? Or?
Yeah, it was here. I came here.
Because the thing is, like, with me, I think a lot of people, because it affects your emotions. Everything is biochemistry, which is what I study, and, you know, that's why I'm very into nutrition, which directly affects your hormones and your biochemistry. Everything comes down to your biochemistry. Motion creates emotion. Everything. You know, if I don't move, I'm not me. To be the best me, I have to do certain things, and that's what, you know.
This is why you are a shark.
A shark?
A shark. You
Why?
know. Because the shark, if it stops in the ocean, in the sea, they dies. So you are like a shark.
So, yeah, so that's 2. What's 3 then? Is there a 3? It's 2 is fine.
I should say 3. Wait a moment. I can say that your hair is longer and all these things. No, I want to say something different. Wait a
minute. That's good, because it's part of my... I created a video a little while ago. I haven't put it up yet. But it was about that. It just reminds me of the strength, because that has been a journey. Just my hair is that, patient-wise, seriously. I mean, I wanted to shave it off. Even sometimes my mind goes a bit crazy and goes, I'll just change. I have a voice to shave your hair. I'll shave your hair. I'm like, shh.
So, yeah, but no, not that. For example, I think how you are talking with other people is different. How you, for example, it's not just, you know, who are maybe close to you, or friends or family stuff. For example, when you go into shops, and for example, even if a customer assistant is maybe they are talking with you rudely, you're not talking back from the same state. So, as you said lots of times for me, you try to change their state.
Yes, because that's one of my biggest interests. It's how to change people's states, and how that really, if you're, you know, in a fantastic, beautiful place, and other people around you most likely will be as well. So yeah, that's why I want to do this interview as well, because it's made me think a lot about what I really want and how people see me, and you find out things about yourself. But yeah, peak state is really my, still now a big part of my journey. So anything else? You don't have to say anything else. This is what you want to say, and it doesn't have to be added in either. You can edit it out.
No, I just really would like to say that I didn't say that you are a wonderful person and all these things because, I just, you know, I know that you are, you are happy to hear it. No, I really think that because how you have transformed yourself and how you said goodbye to your old and bad habits, it's really wonderful. And the most important is that you did it for Grace, for me, for Nate, for your family, but you did it for yourself. And this is the most important, to change yourself, to feel yourself better. You know how I mean it. So because this is the biggest part of the life. So we have got just one life, one chance to live it well. We can spend days in pubs and, you know, just arguing all these things, or drinking, but it's how you said, it's not belongs to an extraordinary happy life. And even, you know, I say I don't need lots of money, car, all these things. Of course, sometimes, you know, it's good, but these are not the most important things in life. And I think what we have got inside, what you have got inside, this is the most important.
Well, I'm not even able to really drive at the moment. Because it's funny, but
what we need then, a limo driver.
Yeah, limo driver. But yeah, all these things, I mean, you know, what I've written in my post, which half cut off on Facebook, but you can find it on YouTube, is about unlimited streams of passion. And that's what I created, because, you know, like millionaires and stuff, they have 7 streams of passion, 7 streams of income, but I changed that to 7 streams of passion, and I changed it to unlimited streams of passion, so they can always find things that you can make an income off of. And, you know, some incomes will be more than others at certain times, but the point being is being passionate about things. And like this, the vlogging, you know, it will have an income of you know, from certain sources. So, but it's something you need to be passionate about, and I'm passionate about giving. That's what I'm most interested in. And I do believe, like, even though it's people that are the most richest in the world say that you need to focus on, you know, giving, and it really is true. And that's something I found hard in my life: giving, being grateful, all the things I found hard, and I still sometimes find them hard now. The things that set you free, and also that is, I think, part of the laws of attraction. And these things start to come to you because you're not focused on money, which, you know, you don't want to live in scarcity, and it's very important, you know, to be able to provide and protect and provide. And that's one of my main things I'm working on every single day, and finding different ways, and so we can have a better life, and, you know, not, you know, don't want to be struggling all our lives. But this for now is just part of the, you know, the process, part of the journey, and we've got to do the best we can with our lives, and that's what we're doing. And we have a place, we have food, and we're, you know, we're very fortunate. So
yeah, for example, we have got a baby because many couples are struggling to have baby. For example, just if you think about this one.
So yeah, it's not like we're living in complete scarcity or anything, but yes, those things work on daily to improve. And so, is there anything else about the
what is transformed in you in the last year? I think that you started to believe in yourself and started to do what you really want to do, what you were really born to do in your life.
Well, the 1 song a day challenge, and then like just releasing 1 song a day, and then the challenge of writing 1 song a day and releasing it. And now I've upped that. Now I want that to progress into a full one in piano, and then production, and keep progressing, because life is about, you know, the 6 human needs. One of them is about growing. So yeah, we need to grow, and that's part. I did put that out on Patience. The song Patience has got everything underneath there about that. So yeah, anything else? I love you too, honey. And I want to say that I've been done. I don't think I'll be able to done, you know, just go on this journey without you in it. Yeah, I want to thank you as well. Thank you, honey. But we can have some more discussion. If you think of anything else, write it down, and you can always also film it as well. Just do little clips, and you can always put it together in iMovie, and we can do a second part of this. Yeah, so that was just a little insight and a little daily chat. Well, that's the thing as well, that we look at, and I suggest to people, look at things that you're missing in your life. So our morning chats or something, and we used to work out together. We really missed that a lot, and it's obviously not always possible. We've been trying to do some things, and Hungarian, we haven't been doing that. We need to do that as well.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay,
Scusi, Ma.
Well, that was good.
Scusi.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you so much.
And yes, this is the Transformation of Matthew CSHughes and my life documentary. And yes, we're designing the Molnár-Hughes show as well. Something in progress. That's more of a fun thing with Hungarian and different things. So yeah, we're working on that one. So it's all good. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
See ya. Ow. Oh, my back.